Can you believe that this sequence in Loathing is that viral?
Yeah, it's hard to even tell how, like, I'm still trying to understand this whole world of an algorithm and everything, but I mean, it's blowing my mind. I mean, it's really like, I think what's so cool about it to me is knowing that people can go watch a movie that we worked really hard on. And the initial job was like create a movie, tell a story that people can lose themselves in, for 2.5 hours or 240, whatever. And, I always treat what we do as being a part of the service industry. I look at it as like if I'm creating choreography for people to enjoy, it's like I owe them, it's a service to them. They work really hard all day. They want to spend their hard-earned money to go watch a musical or this or that. Like I owe them a performance. And we did that. We give that to them in the movie. And now it's so cool and what's hitting me and making me, just filled with like joy is that it's beyond that now too. It lasts beyond that. Now they get to go home and they get to continue that experience and that connection to the film by like playing the song and learning the dance and doing it's creating more moments of happiness. Families that like, there was a family that did the TikTok, that did the moment and posted on TikTok. And it's like that's family time that they're spending together. They're sharing that moment. They're bonding. Friends are doing it together. And it's like it's just so cool, to see. Like it's not the planned moment. It's not what we did it for. We don't do it for like, okay, this is gonna be a tick. But then when it happens, you're like, wow.
Why do you think
Oh.
it is?
Um, huh. It's a good question. You're the first person I'm talking to after this moment. As well. I know you got it. You got in there.
Yeah, because I
Um,
know I'm the you know what? You want a choreography story? I'm the one you're going to go to because I
I
know.
love that.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it was the moment I was like, if there was a moment, somebody did ask me that. They were like, if a moment goes viral, like, which one do you think? And I was like, I feel like that one. And it's because I remember the music spoke to me on that part. It really does. Like, I actually really, that's why I listen to the songs over and over and over again. Because before I even choreograph and start dancing to them, I need to like really feel them. They need to kind of become a part of me in a sense. Um, And that was one of the first pieces I did on What Is This Feeling? Because it's like, boom, the moment when the group dances, I could feel it. It made a lot of sense. The music told us what to do. So then you're going and you're doing the thing. And I just remember thinking like, oh, this is cool. I like this. But then I showed the dancers and their response was like, they were super excited about it. So you're like, okay, we're on the right track. Because dancers are very critical. They'll do the job, but they'll be thinking in their head like, eh. So I was like, okay, the dancers like it. And then showing Ariana, I mean, she loved it. She was like, oh my God, I loved it. And that was like one of the first things she's seeing of the work. So, which was pressure on me because I'm like, I want her to feel taken care of in this film. She's got a big task on her hand. And so if she thinks the choreography is not strong and she's a part of it, she's in it, that can like mess with people, so it's important to like deliver for them. But she loved it. She's like, when am I learning it? What I got to learn it. She has incredible taste. That woman's like very tuned in. So that was like a big deal too, because then you're like, okay, we're on the right path. We're on the right path. Um, so why it goes viral, I think it's just, I don't know if we ever understand what really does it. I think a big part of it is just maybe because it came from a place of like connected to the music and the music I listened to how the music was kind of telling me. So when those two pieces collide in a way, I think it's easier for people to gravitate towards.